So I wasn't actually scheduled to do a live. I came up here to make a wreath, and then I thought, well, if you're making a wreath, why don't you just do it on a live? So I'm using this cute little sign. It says, "Bless this home." My design group, I've been putting up some tutorials on bows. So I've been making a lot of bows. So I was like, you know what? Let me just use some of these bows. So I've been trying to use bow ribbons that I have that will match my signs. But I made this bow, this gigantic bow, in my design group. And it goes with this sign. So I thought, I came up here to make it and thought, well, why not do it on a live? Look how big that bow is. Is it not enormous? It's huge. So that's what I came up to do. And then I made this bow. Someone asked me to make her a bow. I did a Christmas bow yesterday. It was awesome. I love doing Christmas. Wanted me to do a bow to go with her Grinch sign. So I made her that. If you guys wouldn't mind sharing me, I'd really appreciate it. And then I just have a whole shelf of bows. So I figured, let's get rid of some of these bows because I'm running out of space. So like I said, I'm using this sign, and I'm using these two ribbons in every tie. And then we'll figure out the rest after because I really don't have a plan for this. I'm kind of just creating as I go. Okay, so I'm just going to zoom in for you guys. And like I said, if you don't mind sharing me, I really appreciate it. So I'm just going to zoom in. And if you guys have questions after, I'll be happy to answer them. Until then, Cheryl is my moderator. I hire Cheryl to do things on my other pages, my YouTube channel, my Facebook. She's the one that's greeting you as Laura Jean's Wreath Room. She's from Owl's Tech Talk. That's her business group, but she also makes wreaths. Well, she used to make them, but she makes them every now and then. But her page is Creative Wreaths, DIY and more. So make sure you check out Cheryl. She's my girl. Alright, so I'm doing poofs. I'm going to do 12-inch poofs all the way around this form. This is a 15-inch pencil work wreath form. And I get my forms at Craft Outlet. This is a raised one. So I'm going to zip tie my mesh right down in front of this tie. So I'm really just building a base for all my bows and ribbons. Yes, my LWREathKits are on. I love my girls. So I also have a design group. That is a paid membership. I go live in there on Saturdays and Sundays. And like I said, I did that bow for my LWREathKits. And that's LJ's Designer's Loft. So if you'd like to become a LWREathKit, Cheryl will share that link, or you can just message me and I'll send it to you. It's $15 a month, and I go live Saturday and Sunday. Okay, so I'm going to do, like I said, 12-inch poofs all the way around. We have I have a great bunch of girls in my design group. I love them all. They're the sweetest, nicest people. They all help each other. We go shopping in the chat room. I mean, we haven't gone shopping in the last couple weeks, but we do go shopping for each other. Like when I go to AC Moore's, I'll usually do it live in my chat room. And then if the girls want anything, I pick it up for them and ship it to them. And I don't charge them anything extra. They just have to pay for the shipping and the ribbon that they pick. So, yeah, I figured, well, tomorrow I'll be live doing my butterfly wreath kit. So that'll be tomorrow's live. And I think Sunday in the loft I'm doing a bee wreath. Because I have bows for that too. I'm really enjoying making all these different bows, though, I gotta tell you. But I'm like, let's use the bows she had before we keep making more. Because I'm running out of places to put them. Okay. Yes, Brittany Lee, I've been doing tutorial videos in my design group. So I have different ones on the Pro Bow, and I got some on the Easy Bow Maker. And I'll be doing even more. I think I put up, last night I put up two or three new ones. And I've done them a few tutorials on bows before. We usually do them live on Saturday, but I just think it's easier because I move my camera sort of behind me and they can see better. And, you know, I'm not chatting and getting distracted. It's just easier if I do a tutorial recording on it first. Hey girl, hey. So yeah. Hello, Sister Michelle. My brother and sister. It's a bonus night. Sometimes Facebook acts up. I think they're getting ready to do something new, and when they're trying to do something new, it kind of affects your pages. So if you're having problems, just go in and go out and come back in. Carol said, will you post a list of this? Yes, Carol, I will. I just, like I said, I was impulse. I came up here to make a wreath and decided to do it on a live, so I didn't send Cheryl a list. Donna says, so you just tie your pipe cleaners on one wire. So Donna, right in front here, I'll show you up here. So when I first put the first poof on, right in front of the tie, so I open up the tie, but I'm not actually using this tie to hold it. I'm going to put my mesh right in front of it. And when I transition from the bottom to the top, I like to put a pipe cleaner down the same way I did as I started. But I do this on the top because when I transition, this first top one always seems to want to fall downwards, and I want it to stay up. So this is just what I like to do. And if a lot of people start their wreaths from the top, I always start mine from the outside and then go to the top. Some people start from the top and go to the outside. If you're starting from the top and go to the outside, you don't need to do that because you're going downwards. But I'm coming up, and I don't want my thing to fall. But see how I zip tied right in front of this tie. So this tie is actually not holding it. And that way when I go all the way around, this is where I'll end, and that tie will hold it. I mean, I'm not early morning, but like noon, you know, because I'm just not a night owl. And lately, I've been falling asleep on the couch at like 9:30. Last night I stayed up late. Ooh, this tie feels like it's going to fall off. Yep, it broke. Oh, my tie broke. Okay, so I'm just going to wrap. Now, sometimes that happens. Not usually, but I'm gonna zip tie it. I should glue it, but my glue gun's not on. Son of a gun. Now it's gonna be even shorter. Actually, let me twist it. I'm not gonna zip tie it, I'll just twist it. Okay. The sign is from Craft Outlet. So I think everything, some of the ribbons are from Craft Outlet, and some of them are from AC Moore. That's usually where I get most of my ribbons. And Waterman's Loft, I got some dark purple one there at the Crafters Convention. I love that one. Noon is great for me, right? I know, sometimes that happens though. Last week I had to zip tie one down because it was really loose. My YouTube channel just reached over 12,000 followers, or subscribers. The Poufs are 12 inches, 12 inches. Oh, you are, Lori? That's awesome. You should. You're the biz genius. I don't know if I'm going to do, I know I'm doing Wreath Makers Live, and I'm thinking of doing Jessica's Pearls event, Pearls Whimsical Wreaths. Her event is in Rochester, and I know Babam Reese is going to be there, and Nick Scott, but it's literally an hour from me, so I was thinking of going to that one. Guess what you're talking about? Manny Chat? I don't know. There could be so many things. YouTube. YouTube? Yep. Yep to who? YouTube or Manny Chat? Honestly, I would go to all these things if I had the money. You are the queen. Doing lines. Yeah, the purple and turquoise look so pretty together. So pretty. Okay, so we're right to the last Pouf. Remember, that's where I zip tied the transition from the bottom to the top, and I'm going to use the ties to hold it. Okay. Yeah, this mesh is pretty. I didn't have a lot of purple in the 21 inch. I have a lot of 10-inch mesh purple, so I ordered a couple of them in case I ever wanted them. Because I was looking at my 21-inch meshes to see what colors I didn't have, and I noticed I didn't have purple. And it's from Craft. Is this from Craft Outlet? Yeah, I believe it's from Craft Outlet. So now where I cut the mesh, I'm going to just move my poofs out of the way, and then I'm going to zip tie it right to the frame. Just so, I mean, it really is not going anywhere, but this is what I do. And like I said, I wasn't planning on doing a live, so I will put the list up. I don't really put a list on Facebook. I upload, well, actually, Cheryl, my moderator, uploads this to YouTube for me, and then she'll put all my links and lists and all that up. So again, if you guys are interested in my design group, it's LJ's Designers Loft. I also have a free public group where you can share and be inspired by other wreath makers. That's Crafty Creators and More. And I'm in Lori Jacobs, Hardworking Mom. Lori Jacobs Success Path. She's my business coach. I've been with Lori for, I think a year at least. So I'm going to use these two colors all the way around this wreath form. So these are 14 inches long, and then I just folded my ribbon. I fold it, and then I just cut it at an angle, and that's a dovetail. See that? Oh, go this way. And I'm also a Damonite. I'm in Damon's business group. And I'm also in my moderator's business group, Owl's Tech Talk. And then I hire her separately to do other things on my pages. So if you're looking for a moderator or someone to put post on your Facebook page or do your YouTube, Cheryl's your girl. Okay, so I'm going to do these again in every single, and I'm not, as you notice, I'm not doing Pouf, Ruffle, or rolls. I don't know, should I? I just know that half of this is going to be covered. I really just wanted to be, I'm not going to. No. I think this is the first time I'm not putting anything in my Poufs. Oh, isn't that funny? Oh, I'm such a smart ass. Where's my sign? Hold on. So if you're just coming in, if you wouldn't mind sharing me, I'd really appreciate it. And if you don't want to, I'm not going to force you to. But I would appreciate it. So I'm going to separate mine just because I am going to put cheater ribbons in here. So I'm going to make them just like that, like an X shape. And this is my sign. It says, bless this home. I think you should do Trevor Grass and another cover. Yes, I do. I always do the 14-inch ribbons. What you making? Making a wreath. You know what? I don't know. See, I've seen people do this without putting, but I think I am going to put at least one ruffle in here. I'm going to put green in it. Do I want green or turquoise? Actually, I'm going to do turquoise. I'm going to do turquoise. I think. Do I have turquoise? I'm going to throw in some ruffles. I mean, I didn't need to, but I will. Oh, I should. So, also, you guys, if you don't have Susie's Fabulous Mesh Roller, make sure you go ahead and get one, because through thebomb.com, I love mine. I couldn't live without it. And I just won a free one, so I'm very excited about that, so I can keep that one at camp. So I'm going to cut these 30 inches long, and do I want to do them in every single tie? I don't really think I need to do the bow side, because the bow is just going to cover it up. Let me just do 9 for now, and then we'll take it from there. Because like I said, I'm creating as I go. 1, 2, 3. Susie's Mesh Rollers and my affiliate links. If you were to purchase, I'd appreciate it if you purchase from there. And you don't have to. You can go right to her page or to her shop and buy it. It just helps me earn a little bit of money when you use my affiliate. But I would never force you to buy something from it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. I should have just added a few rolls. It really didn't need it. I don't know why. Because it's going to have so much ribbon in it. You're not really going to see these. Couldn't help yourself. No, I couldn't. There's Aunt Mary. Aunt Mary, you're late. Shawnee and Sister Michelle are on too. I mean, they were. I don't know if they still are. Alright. So, I'm going to throw these in. Thanks, Phyllis. How do you find your affiliates? So right at the, when you leave this live, if you go to the top of my page and just scroll down just a little bit, it'll say affiliate links, and then it'll say read more. Once you click on the read more, they'll all pop. You'll see them all. But yeah, all my affiliate links are in there. And Cheryl's also sharing those links with you as we're going. Thank you so much. Yes, my favorite color is blue. Could you tell? I love blue. My whole house is done in blues. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Brittany answered that question already. I have to do, tomorrow I'm going to make a strawberry wreath, but I've already done that on live, so I now have liked and checked. Thanks, Aunt Mary. Oh, good, Carmen. So you guys, your color combinations are wonderful. Oh, thank you, Kathy. What was I going to say? And right now I'm just doing every other tie. But I just want to see something. Looking forward to the caterpillar wreath. What caterpillar wreath, Cheryl? I'm doing a bee. Zzz, a bee. Remember I did the bee bows? I gotta use the bee bows. Okay, so this bow, like I said, is enormous. But yeah, it will. So I'm gonna have to do the ruffles all the way around. This is so intense. So my base is a 15-inch pencil elevated work wreath, and then I'm doing 12-inch poufs with purple 21-inch mesh, and now I'm putting 30-inch ruffles in, so they're cut 30 inches long with 10-inch mesh in the blue color. And I was just going to do a base and fill it with ribbon, but here we are doing Pouf and ruffles. It does fill it in more. I don't like when you can see through stuff, but you won't up with all the ribbon I'm throwing on here. Oh, thanks, Julie. Thanks, Wilhelmine. I said I might do a caterpillar. Did I say that just now? That would be fun, though. It would. All right, let me take out my ribbons. I have to look in that. So I know this Sunday in the loft I'm doing, this Sunday, I'm doing the bee wreath. And then next Sunday I'm doing a swag. I'm going to do a summer swag. Because I had a lady that ordered one a while ago, but, you know, I had plenty of time to do it because it's for spring and summer. And hopefully the snow will go away and spring will arrive soon. So I figured, well, let me get that done. And I'm also doing the same lady tomorrow, Susan. I love you, Susan. She orders a lot of wreaths for me. Susie, not Susan. And I'm doing her the strawberry wreath that I did on my live before. Yeah, so I've only done one swag before in the and I did that in my design group. It turned out I was impressed with myself. I'm not gonna lie, because you know I never did one, so I was quite nervous, especially when I'm trying to teach it to someone. But it came out beautiful, and I really wanted to keep it, but I didn't. I sold it to Helena. I'm debating on that. Well, I mean, I don't want to do ruffles in every one because I don't want it to hide all the purple. But honestly, you guys, I'm telling you, once I put in all these ribbons I'm putting in, I don't know how much of this mesh you're going to see anyway. But that's okay. It's just making it bigger and fuller. You guys know I have no problem with that. Carmen, no, I'm not going to put them in every tie. I'll probably cut some purple. I have open mesh of purple. So I might add a lighter shade of purple in rolls and I would have cut them all down if I knew I was going to do that. But like I said, I had no clue what I was doing. The rolls I'll do in a lighter purple. And I might do the blue and this blue because I got leftover mesh in the blue. Oh, I'm supposed to do every other tie. Oh, I just noticed that. I was putting it in this one. I'm supposed to skip that one. My bad. Let's pull this out. I tried to get away with just doing a base, guys. Y'all weren't having it, huh? You were like, wait, where's the ruffles and the rolls? That's not your normal style. You guys called me out. Thanks, Sally. YouTube. So I upload this to YouTube. Well, Cheryl actually does. So if you guys would, on YouTube, I'll have all the links, all my affiliates, all my pages, live alerts, and everything will be under this video in description. Just scroll down under the video. You don't see it on your phone, but your laptop, your computer. And you can see all the links, live alerts, and all that stuff there under description. And it says read more. Once you click read more, the rest of it will pop down and show you it all. So there's no need to message me asking for those links or live alerts because they're right there under the video. And if you'd like to know if I'm a notification when I'm on YouTube, just click the little bell up at the top of the page, and also click the bell so you know when I posted my community page, that you can see that I'm going to go live. So make sure you click that little bell, and if you also wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel and sharing. Thank you, YouTubers. Brittany, so whenever you get to feeling better than today, I'm going to be live soon. Oh, nice. Yeah, so let me know ahead of time. Tammy, I've been trying to get Tammy to go live, one of my Loftettes. And she went live today and I didn't even know it. So if you give me more than a 5-minute notice, I can be there and share you. Hi, Frida. Hi, Debbie Bennett. How are you? Hey, girl. Hey. Did I get them all? Alright, so let me grab light purple. Hold on a second. Alright, so I did 9 30-inch ruffles, and I did them in every other tie. Oh, thank you so much, Fredna. You know, I got a puppy, you guys, and I gotta say, I mean, I love my puppy to death, and I'm super happy I got her. So after Max died, I really didn't want another dog. But because she's a puppy, I feel so guilty when I leave her in the crate so long. So it's really hard to get up to my craft room during the day. And it's really starting to frustrate me. Because it's like, Bella, she's already attached to me and trying to jump the gates. And I think I'm going to do 12-inch rolls. Is that a navy blue base or deep purple? It's a deep purple. It does look kind of blue on camera, huh? It's actually not a deep purple. It's just a really pretty purple. So I'm going to do 9 of each color. So I'm doing them 12 inches, and I'm going to do 9 of each color. So I have the blue and the purple. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'm probably going to have to catch a replay because I thought she went on later. And honestly, I thought today was Tuesday. Cheryl's like, no, girl, it's Wednesday. I thought today was Tuesday all day until about 10 minutes before my live. Cheryl's like, Laura, it's Wednesday. So lost. Come on, let it go. Oh my God, I'm going. Oh, my little, you guys, I gotta pick that up because I don't like holding these between my hands and it fell on the floor. I'm not as coordinated as Lori. My little extra hand there. So I did 9 of each color. So I have a light purple and the blue. Let me cut off my fray. And then I'm just going to open up a tie. I'm going to lay one in there. I'm going to give it a twist. And I'm going to grab this one. I'm going to lay it in there. And I'm going to give it a twist. And actually, instead of keep going back all the way around, I'm just going to put my ribbon in now when I put my rolls in. Put my ribbon in. Give it a couple twists. And then I'm going to pull all my stuff and shape it out. I did all day. I thought it was Tuesday. I was like, for real? You know why? Because, guys, we're still getting slammed with snow up here, and Vincent didn't go to school today or yesterday, so I think that is just messing me up, because I normally have to pick him up, and I haven't, so I'm just completely lost on days. So I'm just gonna actually put both of these in at the same time. So I'm going to do all these out like an X. Oh shoot, I forgot to. Jane, I finally did an LC part of my business and now trying to figure out the license. But you need to get over the fear. Yes, you guys, so I've gotten quite a few of my Loftettes to go live. And you guys, honestly, Lori would tell me for like 6 months, just go live, just go live. And I was just petrified. Like, first off, I was like, I can't teach people how to make wreaths. I'm just learning myself. And my biggest fear, and it's not that I was afraid to be on camera or anything, because I'm very social. It was just that I thought nobody would watch me. Were my two biggest fears. And so you're in your head thinking, well, nobody's going to be there, and how am I supposed to teach people? I'm not a teacher. But honestly, after I did that first live, you kind of get addicted to it. And once you have the same people coming back to your page all the time, you get to know them and they become your friends. And it really is just like talking to a bunch of friends. And that's what you all are. I need not to be too stupid phone. But it really is the fear that you build up in your head. Like my fear of playing with my cry cut machine that I got for my birthday, in the beginning of January, and I still have not used it. But I will. But you're going to find that lives, and especially, when I did my live, I didn't know anybody. Most of you girls go on people's lives, you know people, so you're going to have, my first live I had 5 people. 5 whole people. And, and if you don't want to show yourself, like you could start your live just like I am right now, with my camera pointing down at the table. You don't even have to show yourself. Like, people want to see the wreath. You're not doing a makeup tutorial, you're making a wreath. So, if you don't want to show yourself, you don't have to. Oh, really, Debbie? Oh, that's nice. You do get addicted, right? I did, the first person I watched was, oh, thanks, Dee. I know, I'm so excited. Nick Seasonal Decor to a Dollar Tree. And I made that with my sister and my daughter. And then, probably about a month later, I seen Hardworking Mom. And then I said, oh, let me try to make that. So I went to the store and bought the stuff. And then after that, I was hooked. I never stopped making wreaths. I was like, hey, I'm not that bad. Well, first best wreath maker that I watched. Ah, Brenda, your friend messaged me today on YouTube and said that I got you hooked and she benefits because you make her wreaths. You're the first time watching me wreaths. Oh, nice, Mary. Thank you. I love making wreaths, guys. I really just need to figure out Bella so I can get up to this craft room more because she really is. I honestly don't have room for a crate up here, and you can't let her up here because she's a 4-month-old puppy that will eat everything in my craft room. She's so cute, though. Yes, I love Nick, too. So, there's actually an event an hour for me, and I'm really thinking about going, even though I really don't want to spend the money because, I'm spending a fortune just on plane tickets and Wreath Maker Live tickets and hotel rooms, but how can I've always said I wish they would do events up here in New York, and one's an hour away, and I'm like, I don't know, I'm being cheap, but I think I'm going to buy a ticket when I get off this live. And thanks, Nicole. And Babam, I love her wreaths. It's going to be there. I would love to meet her and Nick. And I met Scott at the Crafters Convention. So, that'll be fun. And honestly, if I didn't want to stay at the hotel, I could just drive back and forth. It's like I said, it's just an hour. Where did you get the military? So, Betty, the military sign I got on eBay. So So when I'm looking for signs, and sometimes I don't feel like searching through, I am still thinking about the pearl. Oh, are you, Debbie? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. I mean, how can I not? When I don't feel like searching through people's shops, or I just know they probably won't have it, I'll just go to search on Google and then just punch up metal tin signs or tin signs, and or if it's a, you know, I want a sports, I'll say sports tin signs, or if I want strawberry tin signs, or just strawberry signs if you don't want tin and a wood one, and then they'll all pop up, and then you click on it and go buy it. That's usually how I find a lot of my signs that I don't buy from shops. But I buy a lot of my signs at Jane's Front Door Decor, Affordable Wreath Signs, Wood Ideas by Dora. I would really love a knock your socks off sign. I could just never. She only puts them in her shop because they take her a while to make. So she'll list when they're going up, and if you don't remember, they're sold out before you get there. So, but there's, you know, Personably Yours, the 3 Crafty Millers. There's a lot of sign makers. Personally Yours by Pam. Personalize It by Pam, I think it's called. There's just a lot. Did I do on my rolls? No, I still need one short one. So let me cut. This down. And ribbon AC more today, 25% off the whole purchase. Really, Debbie? Yeah, see that sometimes they do the 15% off your whole purchase, but today was 25 and I missed it. Was that today only? I love AC more. I go there all the time, but I haven't been there in like 2 weeks, I think. I need the blue. I need one more. That's good. 25% off your whole order. I just thought that I was right sides. Oh, yep, and her. She's great, too. There's so many. Oh, thanks. I'm so blind. Linnell? Thanks, Mary. Or Marie. I told you I'm so blind. I gotta make an eyeglass appointment because these little Dollar Tree readers are just not cutting it. Even with the glasses, I'm like squinting trying to read. Yeah, I haven't been to AC more. I'm trying to not go to the stores because if I go to the stores just for one thing, I end up buying. I spend way too much money. Because I'm an impulse shopper. If I see it, I want it, and I buy it. I've always been that way. My poor husband. Of course, he gets a break now because I don't care to buy. Like before, I was always buying home stuff and clothes. And now the only thing I care about, Laura. Check the coupon ribbons, 40%. Okay, thanks, Debbie. Yes, Cheryl. Oh, it did, Linda. That sucks. Oh, yes, you definitely got to go there. And girl, just grab it all. Stock up on that stuff because they got 40% off the ribbons at all time. I know me and the Loftettes are planning a road trip to Sims soon. As soon as the weather gets a little in spring, probably within the next few weeks. Because I definitely want to go to Sims. I'm new to your channel. I love. Oh, thanks, Judy. I am messed up on comments. I will be back. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, so they did all their mesh used to be $5 a roll, whether it was a 21-inch mesh or a 10-inch mesh, or it was 2 for $10. But they raised their prices, and now it's 2 for $12. So they went up $1 on each roll, which still isn't bad. But I need to message you. Okay. Will that pop up on my page though? I don't got my computer. I don't think my messenger's open. I don't think it's going to pop up, Cheryl. Shoot. Can it wait for after the live or no? My phone's on Do Not Disturb, so you can't call. Did you say you were going to Crafters Convention? No, well, I mean, I'm going to Wreath Makers Live, and I think I'm going to go to Pearl's event in Rochester. The Crafters Convention I went to last year, it's just, I have to pick and choose because, Laura, G3, where's the closest to you? It's 10 hours away, Monica, in North Carolina. You know, you have to pick and choose what events, because, you know, that's money I could be sinking into my business, which it is. I'm going to be networking and stuff, but still, I'm just thinking of how much ribbon and stuff I could have bought. I have a pottery down the road. Oh, whatever, Brittany. I wish we had some wholesale places closer to me, but we don't. I really want to live right across the street from a wholesale building. That would be my dream. Before, it used to be living on the ocean or the lake, but now, Lord, did you get it? No, honey, I would have to... You guys, can you hold on 1 second? Why? Alright, so like I said, I'm doing these, and both these ribbons, which I always use 2.5 and 2 1.5s, but I'm doing just 2 around the whole entire wreath and 2.5-inch ribbon, because I will be doing that large bow and adding cheaters. I didn't turn it on ahead of time. Can you just say it on a live? Is it bad? I have a, Amanda, I am using a Mevo, and that works off my iPhone or any Android phone. But I used to always do lives in probably the first 6 months just on my phone, which works just as well. And actually, when I did my bow tutorials in my design group, I just did them right on my phone. So Sims Pottery is good, and I was shopping there, but the problem is their shipping is so high for me. Like a $300 order cost me $60 in shipping, and I just think that's too high, that I can just get free shipping at Craft Outlet and still spend just as much money and not pay, and get more because I'm not paying $60 in shipping. Because the price differences really aren't that different. Except I'm not taxed, right? Am I? No. Not at Sims. Alright, so I think I got ribbon all the way around. Alright, guys, so I went from just a base to Pouf, Ruffle, and Rose. This wreath is huge now. So I'm going to add, put my sign on so I can use my phone and lives right. Yes, Brittany, you just have to make sure you have the Facebook Manager app. You're welcome, Amanda. You cannot go live just on regular Facebook to your business page. You need the Facebook Manager app. So this sign is extremely light, And normally people would put on those, don't want to sound stupid, but what's a Mevo? So a Mevo is a little, you could probably Google it, but it's a little small camera. It's probably about this big, and it's on a stand. And it does wide angles. So, like a phone, you can only get probably just my table view, where this I can get pretty much my room view. And I can zoom, pan in. I can just move it with a touch of my hand. They're expensive, though. I got the work. And there you are. Hi, Pat. I got it the note that you told me. Oh, you did? Okay, so normally I would put, or other people would put those little cable adhesive mount sticky back things on. I don't use those, okay? I would never recommend using them. I just need you to know that. I hate them. So, I will either drill a hole, or on metal signs, you can use your beadsmith, and this is in the jewelry department. So Mevo is not on my phone. If I was recording on my phone, I would turn the phone around to show you what the Mevo is, but I'm recording off the Mevo, so it's hard to show you the Mevo. It's a standalone camera. It's like this small. It's just a little thing, and it does wide angle views. And you can zoom in and out. So I'm going to use my beadsmith, and again, this is at the jewelry department. You do need your phone to go off the Mevo, though. And I'm going to see if I can punch holes through this. I don't know. I might have to make that. No, if I can. It's so thin, it's like styrofoam, so I can use my little hole beadsmith here. And if you guys are looking for this, you can get it at Hobby Lobby right in the jewelry department. You can get them on Amazon, or you can get it right in my affiliate links that's pinned to the top of my page. What color was the best? Hold on. So I did a 21-inch purple. Pat, I did a 21-inch purple mesh and 12-inch poofs, and then I added in light purple and blue, turquoise blue, 12-inch rolls. And then I did in the blue 30-inch ruffles in every other tie. I got my Mevo on Amazon. And again, that's right in my affiliate link. Again, you don't have to use it there. I'm just letting you know. Thank you, Brenda. All right, so I already put my holes in. And now I'm going to use a green wire, and I'm just going to stick it right through the hole, and I'm going to just twist it a little bit. I just have a little piece coming out through there, and I'm just going to twist it. And then I like to just hold my ribbon up to see how high it is with my wreath, and then I cut it. So I'll do 4 of those. Thank you, Brenda. Yeah, I gotta add some more things to my affiliates. I always remember things. Like, I try only to put things in my affiliates that I actually use. Or if somebody asks me for something, and I'll go put it in there. Hey, Vicky. But I don't usually put anything in my affiliates unless I've actually used it myself or have it. Like, so there's these ultimate mesh rollers in there. I'm just telling you guys, if you don't have one, that's the thing you need. And the Mevo is a great little camera, but you can just get yourself a webcam. They're a lot cheaper. And you can actually work off 3 different, you can use multiple webcams, where if you, my favorite part is the sign, you all know that. So on the Mevo, you can run another Mevo off the Mevo, so you can have, like right now I have a front angle, and then I can have a back angle, or I could have it above me, but you have to pay a high price for those 2 connections to work, where a webcam, you can have multiple webcams. You could have one on the front, one on the side, and you can switch different angles. And they're cheaper. So, I mean, I just didn't know that at the time, and my son was like, why would you buy that? Why wouldn't you just buy a webcam? Because the Meeples are expensive. But like I said, I'm an impulse girl, and I just bought it because I wanted it. So I'm going to set, let me pan up a little. I'm going to set my sign kind of off to the side. Get it right in the right spot. So I really didn't want my base this high. Kind of ruining what I was going to do. I shouldn't have did the, but I did. Alright, I'll figure it out. So let me just get this where I want it. So I'm just reaching down with my wire, and I'm reaching through the mesh. I'm going to set this one trying to get it down further. Hold on. I want it to lay a certain way. Set it right here. So I'm going to just wrap that wire right around my frame. And I'm not even going to wrap it. I'm going to wrap it twice because chances are I'm going to take this sign off and throw it on the floor. No, I'm just kidding. The signs are the biggest pain to put on. I'm not lying. The biggest pain in the butt. They drive me crazy. Yep, it's already the sign time. And if it's not right, I'll just correct it tomorrow. I'm not going to play with this sign for 3 hours. Because I really wasn't I thought this would be a lot quicker because I wasn't going to do ruffles and rolls. I'm going to have to add some in with pipe cleaners. Sure. So I'm just wrapping the wire right around the bars on the inside of the frame. And right now I'm only going to wrap it twice because I usually wrap it 1,000 times and then I have to undo it 1,000 times to fix the sign. Don't get discouraged with the signs. If you're very discouraged like me, or sometimes I just want to take it out to the driveway and run it over, just walk away and come back when you're more calm and relaxed. Because the signs can sometimes really just want you, we really just want to break them. Hi, Carla. Go to the wait. Got to go, ladies. The Grammy has babysitting. Okay, Debbie. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Alright. So let me grab my humongous bow. So like I said, I did a bow in my loft to go with that sign. to be a certain spot. Just want to make sure I don't have any loops underneath these, both the tails, because there's no point in having loops down there. You're not going to see them. Okay. So I like it to go over a little bit on the sign. I think right there's good. So I'm going to reach my wire down through the mesh and attach it right to the wreath form. Thanks, Jonathan. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, I like the colors too. Turquoise and purple just really look pretty together. You really can't go wrong with it. I've made a few of them. Am I around anything? Yeah. So sometimes when you have a large bow and, you know, it's so close to that opening hole, and it's kind of sinking down into the hole or whatever, you can just throw a 30-inch ruffle in that hole to stop it from doing that. I don't need to do that because it's really on the mesh more than it is in that center. And if I find that it is a problem, I will put a 30-inch ruffle right in that hole. Sometimes I put two of them right on top of each other, depending on how high up I want it. So this bow right now, I just twisted around once. It's still loose. I don't like anything loose on my wreath. I'm just always afraid that, you know, it's going to fall off or if it's windy. So what I end up doing, and I'm probably not going to do it right now, but I will take another wire and I'll just reach in here. I'll just reach underneath this whole thing and go right around the whole entire inside of that bow and secure it again with another wire. Oh, this one's getting hot. So I think I'm going to do another bow right up here. So we're going to have to make that right now. And then I'll add some cheaters. And I'll be done. Oh my God, it's so hot in here. Whew, I'm having a hot flash, y'all. Uh-oh. Gina's on. Hi, Gina. Don't show Marla. No. So, let me see. So I want to use some of the same colors that I have in this bow. And I'm just going to use my Easy Bow Maker. And I'm going to use, what do I want to use? So I don't want it so big. I think I'm going to use one ribbon and three, I'm going to use one 2.5 and three 1.5. Let me see. Maybe I'll use two. 2 and 2. 2. Do I have two of these? Pink ingredient. I do. Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I think. I just want to see how big I want my loops. So I don't want this one to be extremely large. So I think I'm going to do my loops, maybe 6-inch loops. So I'm I'm probably just going to do an 8-inch tail. So I'm just going to put this down straight. Let me move my gigantic wreath. I'm just going to put this in straight, and then I'm going to twist it as it's in there. So I'm just going to twist it and then flatten it. So the reason why you twist, because you want the good side of the ribbon to face down. That way when you make your loop and flip it up, your loop's got the pretty side up, okay? So I'm going to put my finger right there on that 6-inch, and I'm put that right down there. And again, I'm going in flat, and then I'm going to pinch it and twist it, and then straighten it down. And again, the good side of the ribbon is facing down, and then when you make that loop, it's now up. So I'm going to do 4. Twist it. Hi, Annette. Annette, you caught Laura Jean's Wreath room. Annette's a loftette. She's been in my loft for a few weeks, and she couldn't figure out how to get in it. Poor girl. I had to help her. I had to help her do the shortcut. So again, you're always twisting when you're putting, oh, thanks for sharing, Annette. You're always twisting when you put that in until you're done, because when you get the loop in, and then you're going to use the tail, because you want to twist and have the ribbon always the good side facing down, and then when you flip it to make the loop, the good side is up. So I'm going to cut my tail. And I'm just winging this bow. It's really not any particular bow. So I'm going to dovetail this, and I'll dovetail those after. And again, I'm just going to do I don't know, 6-inch tail. And then I'm only going to do 2 loops now. And I'm still going to make those 6 inches, because they go in the center of the other 2. I don't like my ribbon on that spool holder because it just messes it up. It messes me up. So I'm twisting it, bringing it back around, and I'm still doing a 6-inch loop. Oh, Annette, the Easy Bow Makers are on Amazon. They're a little bit, at Christmas time, you could have got them at Hobby Lobby with a coupon. You could have got them for like $7 or $8. I think on Amazon they're $25. And if you're in Canada, they're like $100. It's so crazy. I feel so bad for the Canada people, because you guys have no craft places. Okay. So I got those 2. So let's do, what were my choices here? I'm going to add the purple in there to break it up a little. Let's dovetail it. Thanks, Jana. I appreciate that. So I'm going to, again, put my tail in. Now I'm going to make this loop a little shorter. I'm probably going to do a little 5-inch. About a 5-inch loop. Twisting it so that the good side's back up. And I'm going to do 4 loops. Come on. And let's cut that tail. think I'll do 2 of these, and then I'll just put one center loop. So let's do this. And again, I'm going shorter. Each time I do a loop, I go a little shorter. Let's cut that tail. And I'm going to add just one little loop in the center. And I think I'm going to use dark purple just to make it pop. Thanks, Connie. So I'm just doing this little loop right in the center. Make one little loop. And that really just hides your wire or your pipe cleaner or whatever you're using. Make a little tail. Now the fun part. So I'm going to take my zip tie. I'm going to take my zip tie and carefully go right underneath here. I'm going to zip tie it. I'm going to just give it a little bit of zipping it a little. Let me get a wire so I can put that behind the wreath. Where the cutters go? So I usually clean up my table as I go, but I'm not, so I'm a hot mess. I don't know where anything is. So the hardest part about when you're using the Easy Bow is, you know, you start stacking your ribbons and they get tall, and I don't like them when they turn sideways, so I'm just going to carefully slide that to the back. So you're sliding your zip tie to the back, and that's where I'm going to squeeze it tight. I'm going to slide my ribbon in here, or not my ribbon, my wire, because this is what I'll use to attach it to my wreath. Let's make sure it's even. Get that right in the back before I squeeze this tight. Make sure nothing's caving in. And now I'm going to tighten it. And I turned it sideways. I knew I was going to do that. It's fine. I'm going to squeeze it now as tight as I can get it. I'm going to cut that little extra piece of zip tie. I'm just going to fluff this in my hand. I'm going to pull these up. Got 1, 2. This one goes in the center. That up, pull that up. So I'm just trying to pull them all upwards. All right, let me cut down some of this tails. I'm going to go a little shorter. So it's really up to you how long you want your tails, how short you want your tails, where you want your tails. And I was going to bring them all down, but I'm going to bring some up just to make it look a little bit more fuller. let me cut some of these tails. I'm sorry I'm not looking at my screen right at the moment because I'm really focused. I gotta dovetail these ones. And if you ever decide, you know, if you want to add tails, you could just add tails to your bow. Even after you make your bow, you just put them behind it and then secure them with some wire. Let me fluff all this out. This one's still too long. And I'm going to bring one of these up here. I could fluff bows all day, really. I just keep moving and rearranging stuff. I'm going to do this one a little shorter. Thanks, Faith. I'm going to put a tail. Actually, I think I'm just going to leave it. Let's cut this one a little shorter. Alright. Is everything dovetailed? Alright. So let's put this in the wreath. In the wreath. Wait, let me move stuff out of my way. I don't want too long messes. Thank you. So I'm just going to add this one to the top up here. Let me see where I want it. Oh, let me zoom up. Right about there. So I'm just going to reach down with my wire, feel for the bar to the wreath form. Sometimes you might have to move the mesh out of your way. If you can't move the mesh out of your way, just poke it right through, the wire right through the mesh. I think that looks good. Oh, I found a crossbar. Sweet. Lori will probably finish her live before I finish my wreath. I'm just going to fluff up my bows, because I always flatten them out as I'm playing with the wreath. Which I'll probably have to fluff it up about 10 more times. Excuse me. I'm not going to get so picky with this because I know I could play with it all day. So if you want your tails to have a little, and I'll trim some of these tails, they're a little too long. Actually, let me do that right now. And I don't like them all to be the same length on the tails, because you want the bottom ones, the ones that are underneath, to be long, because you want to see them. And then you can get a little shorter on the ones that are on the top. I keep saying I gotta get new scissors. I gotta get to the store. For sure. So you really just want to make sure you're shaping out this bow. Alright, so I'm going to add some cheaters. And let's see. I think I'm going to do what do I want for cheaters? Do I have? Hey CC. The sign is from Craft Outlet, yes. So I think I'm going to use this as a cheater, just have a 50-yard roll of it. And I'm going to do this one as a cheater. So I'm going to cut them. 24 inches long. And I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. I might, because these ones are getting squished. So if yours are getting squished from your sign, just stick them on a pipe cleaner and stick them right here. So it looks like they're coming out right here. I'll do that too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's start with 6. So I'm going to cut 6 of these down. And do 1. 2. And this will be in my Etsy shop tomorrow. Thank you, Cece. It got more extravagant than I was planning on doing. 3. 4. 5. What do you call them? What do I call what? the cheater ribbon. So I got 6 of those. And I'll probably do more, but I'm just going to do 6 for now. 1, 2, no, 1, 2. Actually, I should have just used my 12-inch and wrapped it twice, but whatever. 4. What are you learning from them, Brenda? Okay. Alright, so I'm going to dovetail as I go. So I'm going to just fold it. So I got both ends. And now I have a dovetail. So I'm going to fold it in half, just like that. And I'm going to fold it, pinch it, so I know where that center loop is. I'm going to take the one on the back and twist it forward. Just going to twist it so that now is facing frontwards. Because we don't want it to be in the back, you know, where the ugly side is facing out. I'm going to come over to where I added the 4 ribbons already that I did earlier. Let me just fix them because they're all a hot mess now. Going that way now. And then I'm just gonna put it right in the tie. And I'm gonna take my 2 tails and spread them out. And then fluff up. And should probably do 3 of them, but I'm only doing 2. So it just makes it, they call them cheater ribbons because you're making it, your ribbons that you already had in, by adding these, you're making it look like a smaller bow. That's all. I love this ribbon. I gotta get more. You know, instead of, and honestly, it really is a bow by the time you're done. So I have these 2 tails going that way. So now I'm going to have these 2 tails going the opposite way. And I'm just going to twist it. Open up my loop. Spread my tails. Pull up my loop. And like I said, you can do more, but I'm only going to do the 2. Okay. And I'm just going to do that all the way around. Well, in selective ties. 1 loop bow. Brenda, you're funny. So funny. I'm going to pinch it. Again, I'm going to twist that back one just so it's facing forward. I'm going to pinch it, and I'm going to open up my next tie. I'm just going to put that in there. I'm only going to give it 1 twist because my ties are getting a little short. Let me fix all my ribbons because they're all squished now. Okay, and I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm just going to keep doing the same thing till it's full. Because we don't want, like, really heavy over here, and then it's like, what happened over here? That drives me crazy. And I see people do that. It's like, no, I need the same fullness all the way around. That's just me. That's just my personal taste. You can tell how much fuller it already is just by adding them in there. Do you guys want me to zoom in more? I gotta start bringing some snacks up here. Thanks, Diane. Was it Diane? Oh, Diana. Sorry. I'm going to do the same thing down in here. Spread them out. If you want to make your bow look even more bigger, you can add more cheaters to it. Okay. How wide, how tall, and wide are you running next? Pat, those are shoe stands, and I have no idea how wide and tall they are. I've never measured them. But I get mine, and again, oh, this tie is so short. I'm going to have to push it in. I buy mine at T-Mart, but I believe you can find them at Walmart, online, and other places. Oh, this tie, I hate when I have short ties. Oh, thank you. Water is I am very picky. Like, even when I'm done, when you guys think I'm done with this, I'm really not. In the morning, I'll come back and secure the sign even better and secure all the bows, and I probably will add another cheater to it, but I'm not gonna tonight. Because like I said, I wasn't really going to get this detailed with this one. But you guys made me. I thought I would do like a quick, I already had the bow done, just throw some pouf, some ribbons in, put another bow on top and call it a day, but that didn't work out that way. I love you guys. You guys are all so sweet to me. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you guys still being on and watching me too. And sharing, because sharing is caring. So go find all your friends. Force them to watch me. If they don't, kick their butt. I'm just playing. Sort of. so I'm gonna do one right here. I'm gonna have to go around the whole side. So I'm just gonna show you this side, and then I'll finish the rest in the morning. Because, I mean, most people don't go around that side because the bow. But see, I have to go around the whole entire thing now. Because I'm just super picky. Have to be nice. I want that cocktail. I can't. That's right, Cece. You're always nice. You're just a nice lady. All you ladies are. Hi, Susan. Hey, girl. Hey. These guys peer pressured me to do more detail than I really planned on doing. Cocktail sounds good. Right about now, it does. Honestly, you know what I really like once in a while is Bloody Marys. You know what? When I do these big ones with the bows, I don't usually do tubing on them. I don't know why. It just raises the price more, and honestly, this gets a little pricey from all the ribbon I'm putting in it. It's more about the ribbon and not the tubing on these ones. I mean, I might. You never know. Like I said, I'll probably add more to it in the morning. I always come back to them, and I thought about it. I was already looking at the tubing. That loop was just really big. Let me get the measurement right on that one. Pull it up a little. Because you guys know I love tubing. But, you know, when you're adding so much ribbon and bows, it does add the price up more. Alright, so I know I want... Now again, I'm going to go around the other side of the wreath. I'm not going to do that tonight. I'll do it in the morning. But I do want to show you, so right, alright, so see how right here, these ones are being squished by the sign? Do you see that? So I'm just going to pull these ribbons out because they're squished. Why have them there? So I'm going to go like this. Let's put that down. I'm going to grab a pipe cleaner. I'm going to pinch it. Actually, hold on. Let me get these all set. Actually, let me pipe clean this. Let me do it from the front. I'm going to twist it. Okay, so I'm going to do it from the front before I twist my wire to the back. I'm going to add my cheater. Right here. I'm going to twist it. I'm going to add my other cheater. Twist that back ribbon forward. And then let's put that one in the opposite way. Now I'm going to twist it to the back. Just like that. Twist it. Okay, let's spread it out. It's way too big. Sometimes you can pull the, if your loop gets too big, you can sometimes pull it with the ribbon, make it a little smaller. Alright, so now I'm just going to take this and I'm going to set it right here. Because before it just looked squished. You know what, I shouldn't have did halfway either, because I should have just used the tip, because now it's too short. I gotta attach another pipe cleaner. I'm gonna cut these in half, because I need to make these, I shouldn't have did it that way. I need to make these longer, because I can't reach it. I'm going to do the same thing over on this pipe cleaner just to make it long, because I did it wrong. There. I need to reach the form. Okay, so I'm just going to move some stuff out of my way, feel for the wreath form. I'm going to shove this down right where that tie would have been. And I'll readjust these in a second. But now I don't have a squished. Is that around the form? No. No. Actually, let me go around that. Twist it around the bar. And then I'm going to do the same thing right here, right there. And then you can curl these downward so they're not on the sign. Pull them that way. I'm going to do one more up there on the top, and then that's it. Thanks, Brenda. You guys made me work for this one, because I really wasn't going to do this much to it. I thought I was just going to get away with just a base. I'm going to do one more cheater on the top, and again, I'm going to go around the other side. I just don't feel like doing it right now. Lori's already done, huh? She's like, damn, she's still on? Lori makes the fastest wreaths ever. Alright. I'm just not that fast, you guys. I'm super slow. So again, see how these ones right here are squished? I'm just going to pull them out. If I can untie it. Because there's no sense in them being there if you can't see them. And I'm going to take my pipe cleaner. And I'm going to just twist the tip now around. Laura, tell us how deep this is. Oh, really? It's deep. Thanks, Beth. From this side, oh, it's huge, Cheryl. It's huge. 13 inches. I make big wreaths and I cannot lie. Hey, these big wreaths take time. I don't know how Some lady made 9 wreaths in one day. Okay, I don't care how slow or fast I am. I could never make 9 wreaths in a day. There's just no way. I am not that quick. Nope. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use another pipe cleaner. So I'll use that one to attach to the wreath. And this one I'll secure with. Yes, yes, yes. So twist it. Thank you, Jeanette. I appreciate that. There'll be more on it in the morning. My back's just bothering me from sitting in this chair. So like I said, I'm going to do, on the bow side, I'm going to do cheaters on this side too, which most people don't do. But I am. And, you know, probably add tubing. We'll see. And the tails on this one got to go this way. Just twist it. Okay. Let's separate it all. And now I'm just gonna actually let me cut those down. Okay. I'm gonna add this one right above this line because it was a little dull there. I can reach down through here. Okay. I want that to lay different though. Alright, I'm going to hold it up and show you guys in a second. Thanks, Annette. This one's huge. I'm still not done either. It's going to be even bigger in the morning, guys. Because now, I might as well commit. Alright. Yeah, see, I'll do more cheaters along the side. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, definitely want cheaters on the sides. Alright. And I'm probably going to add a little bit more right in that section too, because it's a little bald right there. I don't like bald spots at all. Alright, so I'm going to hold it up. It's good enough for now. I swear, I could just refluff and refluff the bows forever. Psych, I thought I was going to hold it up. Hold on. There it is. Oh, wrong way. It's still not done though. I'm still not done. Like you guys know, I gotta go make sure that sign's straight and tightened. I'm gonna add a little bit more bows right here. I don't like that bald spot there. And then I'm gonna do cheaters all down this side too. So that deep purple will carry over on this side too. So I'll do that in the morning. And then I'll post a video so you can see what it looks like in the day. I'll definitely put more wire around both those bows, because the bows are heavy. So I just like to double secure them. But I'll finish this in the morning. ache right now. It's just weird. I usually can sit here all day. Thanks, Cheryl. I don't know how good you guys can see it. I just go the wrong way. It's really big. But you see how full it is with the bow side? See, I need it to be this full over here too. Oh, this is the bow side. Yeah, I need this to, like the cheaters. See how that dark purple? I need to carry it over here. Oh, she's heavy. There's a lot of ribbon in here. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Tony. Thanks, Tony. Thanks, Christine. Yeah, I like the colors on this one for sure. And it all just started because I had to do some bow tutorials for my loftettes and thought, well, let me make a bow to go with that sign. And then I made a gigantic bow. I really like the big, big bows. So that's how that started. And I might have to make more. What else did I make? Oh, I made, oh, this one. I think I'm gonna throw, oh wait, I am gonna add these little purple butterflies too. Those will be in there. I might add some flowers around it. Forgot about that stuff. Maybe some tubing. So, like I said, now this wreath is going to be mad expensive. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I did this bow. I think I'm going to throw this one on a grapevine. I've been like, so I always only ever made the terry bow. But I've been on like a bow kick the last few days. I'm going to show you my bows. So these ones I made in the in my designer's loft. So I definitely have to mix up. So I did this bow. Oh, I did the tulip wreath, but this was too big. So I made a smaller bow for that. But I made that bow. And I'm doing a bee wreath in the loft on Sunday. I don't even know if this is the bow I'm going to use, but I made that bow. I've been just playing with the ribbon and, well, this one's been sitting, so I got to refluff it, but I made that bow. And then tomorrow I'm doing a strawberry wreath. So I made this bow for the strawberry wreath, and then this bow. And I will be adding long tails to that. Or I might just, I have two strawberry ones I'm doing, so. But I made these all in the loft. And I got more, but that's enough. There's another bee one somewhere. Oh, I did two of them. Yeah. Oh, nope, that's a beach one. Thought I did two bee ones. Anyways, I'm really running out of space to put all these things. But I'm really having fun making the bows. Aw, Janice, I'm all done. Show. No, so some of them are done on the Easy Bow Maker, and some of them are done, because some people in my loft have the Easy Bow Maker, and some don't, and then some of them have the Pro Bow, and some don't. So I've been doing different bow tutorials on both. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the bows. Last night I did, like I said, last night I did the Grinch bow. For the Grinch. Isn't it cute? I really like that. I had to go grab all the Christmas ribbon. Now they're cry cat. Crazy bow lady, right? I do. I just want to keep making bows. But I'm like, all right, well, you can't just make random bows with nothing to go with them. So this will be on a grapevine. These two will be on grapevines. And then I have a beach bow. I have a bow I messed up in the loft. We're calling the Lori bow. Because she knew I messed it up and didn't say anything. She just let me go ahead and make that crazy bow. Alright guys, I really appreciate you all watching and hanging in with me this long. I know I'm just slow. I really am. I don't try to rush anymore though. And I enjoy chatting you all. But I am gonna finish this tomorrow. So I'll add the butterflies. I might add tubing to this side because I do have these colors. And I'm going to add the cheaters to that side in the dark purple and the other color. The diamond, whatever it's called. And I'll be live tomorrow because tomorrow, did you make the Grinch bow on the bow maker? Yes, nope, I did the Grinch bow on the Pro Bow. Did I? I don't know. I'd have to go look in the loft to see. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I made it on the Pro Bow. I believe I made the Grinch bow on the Pro Bow. Jackie, you might have had too many cocktails. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. Yeah, so tomorrow I'll be live to do my butterfly kit. I was just playing. Alright guys, so I'll see you tomorrow. And I hope you come join me. Alright, you guys all have a blessed night. See you when I see you. Bye.